Nexus. Please use caution. Previously on Nexus.
There ain't nothing strange about your cousin getting drunk and seeing something that wasn't there.
Hey, you know what?
All right, stop.
You're lucky the sheriff here likes you so much, but I wouldn't count on that forever if I was you.
Please. Please don't hurt me.
Please.
What are you?
I am Garrett.
Warren woke up and...
What? Was he still...
No, he's sworn again.
It's like I'm a stranger in my own head.
I want to help you, man, but I don't know what's going on with you.
This isn't about what you think it is. He's still here.
What is it about the monster that concerns you?
The fact that it's showing up in my town and attacking people, that's what concerns me.
I've given you your assignment. The reasons behind it is not your concern. Simeon, I want you to go and find Warren Hansen.
What is this place?
The fear of the hunted. You are right with it.
It's been in my head ever since that night. Those eyes.
I will at last finish my work, and you will help me.
I'm not going anywhere. You're evil.
You're a monster. Embrace it.
You saw a man in a lab coat a few days ago, did you not?
Go to hell.
What did you say to me?
Go to...
Garrett?
Asher, how much longer is it going to take to reconstruct the audio?
There are still a few minutes remaining in the reconstruction process.
Is there any new audio in regards to Dr. Hoffman?
Yes, one additional file has been reconstructed.
What file is this?
Audio reconstruction contains Dr. Hoffman's initial tour of the Eker 1 facility.
Interesting. Play it now.
Dr. Hoffman, are you ready for your tour of the installation?
I am. Good to see you again, Captain.
Yeah, I'm sure. Alright, come on this way. I'm sure Dr. Ramirez informed you that I run security and safety for this installation, so it's my job to make sure your experiments go without a hitch. Just stay in line and we won't have a problem. I really don't want to have a repeat of the last guy that they had doing your job.
What do you mean? What happened?
He decided to ignore protocols, got himself killed. That's what happened.
Oh.
Yeah, safety protocols are in effect for a reason. Just be smarter than him and you'll be fine.
You won't have any problems from me, Captain. I'm not keen on doing anything that might get me killed. How anyone in such a serious position could take security lightly is beyond me.
I hope so, Doctor. I don't want another mess to clean up. You may have noticed the halls are rather narrow.
Yes, I'll admit I'm beginning to feel a little claustrophobic.
Well, we're almost at the end. The halls are narrow for a reason. It's so that they can be easily and efficiently sealed, in case we had a fire or anything else that happened.
I see. That's quite clever.
You don't have to give me compliments. I didn't design it. Though I do have final authority over its use. Anyway, the other parts of the installation are more open. The order is added to the installation to combat the feeling of claustrophobia. Here we are.
Whoa.
Yes, everyone is taken by surprise when they first see the workstations. They're always expecting a more traditional lab or maybe a big steel room like a warehouse, but that's not how the Order does things. The walls are steel, but this one is covered by a series of large monitors. They're protected by tempered glass, and as you can see, the monitors collectively show a large landscape. Makes you feel like you're outside instead of in a box beneath the ground, and you can also customize that to make it show, the seaside view or something if you want. It's actually pretty cool.
Looks like New Zealand. I went there once to visit a colleague who had been teaching at Victoria University of Wellington. Beautiful country.
Yeah, well, anyway. The room is rather large. It's close to 3,000 square feet.
It's big, all right.
There are 6 workstations in all. Now, this is Station 6, or S6. It's the only one you have access to. Attempts to access any of the other 5 stations will result in disciplinary actions.
Understood. But does anyone else work in this station? Where are all the other scientists?
There are only 6 scientists on staff, including you. That means you each have your own workstation, where you'll be assisted by a technician.
Only one assistant? Forgive me, it's just... that doesn't sound like much help, considering the work required of me.
Well, you can wipe your tears, Doc. All of the other tasks are performed by Asher. The technician can explain all that to you. That's not really my area of expertise. As for where he is, I'd wager in the common room playing that old Chinese board game against himself, like he always does.
Go?
Go where?
No, the game. Is it... Never mind. Why isn't he here?
Well, he hasn't exactly been able to do much since there's no one in your position, but... Alright, we need to keep moving. I have a schedule to keep. We spent too much time here already, so there's plenty more to see. If you turn left here, you'll reach the storage rooms. There were the food, medical supplies, and various other... There's a lot of stuff there. The rooms are off limits to everyone except for senior staff.
So, Captain Pierce, may I ask how long you've been a member of the Order? Are you a legacy or first generation?
First generation, actually.
Really? How did you come to join?
Why do you care?
Just curious. I'm fascinated by the stories of how first generation members found their way in.
It's really a long story, and I don't really have time to get into it right now. Alright, here we are at the common room. You can see there's a few board games to choose from. Pool table, dartboard. There's some vending machines over there. But look, I gotta go. You're due at the medbay at 1600 hours. Your assistant can show you the way.
Oh, yes. I'm guessing he's the one at that table by himself.
Yeah, that's him. His name is Stephen Rinaldi. Now remember, 1600 hours.
I'll remember. Goodbye, Captain. Excuse me, Stephen?
Hey, call me Steve. Please, take a seat. You the new lead physicist I'll be answering to?
I suppose I am. I see you enjoy the game of Go. I'm a fan myself, though I must confess I've never played a game against myself before.
Well, it's not as fun that way, but everyone else here prefers chess. Now that you're here, though, maybe I'll finally have a worthy opponent. What do you say?
I say, let's go. Sorry, corny joke.
Hey, I like corny jokes. How do you like the installation?
It's incredible. I've never seen anything like it. The military would kill to get their hands on this tech. It's going to be a task just getting myself acquainted with it.
Don't worry. Asher handles the difficult stuff. Makes it easier to focus on the real work. And of course, I'll be here to help. I don't mind bragging that I'm one hell of a technician.
No harm in taking pride in your abilities. I'd say I'm one hell of a physicist.
Oh, I know you are. I read your resume. Even more impressive than Dr. Mohut, our last lead physicist.
I don't mean to pry, but is there any chance you could tell me more about what happened? Everyone is being really vague.
Maybe later. For now, I should probably fill you in on what we've been doing with Hermanic Seal.
Of course. I'm anxious to get started on that. I'm listening.
We have reached the end of the recoverable audio, switching to Desmond the morning after his ordeal with Warren's attacks.
Oh, I needed that. Oh, that's really swollen. Let me get a look at it. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's bad. Ugh. Never thought I'd get a black eye from Warren. Hey, Warren! You want to go out for some breakfast? We could hit the diner. Are you up already? Warren? Warren! Oh, damn it, not again! Warren, where are you? Warren! Maybe he just went down to the boathouse. Whose SUV is that? Wait a second. That's... Hey! What do you think you're doing? Let go of him! What is this? I can't talk. I can't talk. Where am I? What kind of place is this? Everything is so dark. My skin, it's gray. I still can't move. Everything looks so withered. There's huge stone monoliths around me. What happened to the sky? Are my eyes playing tricks on me? It's like a dark, empty void, but when I stare into it, it's almost like I can see the darkness itself moving around. And it starts to feel like it's becoming aware of the fact that I'm watching it, and it doesn't like that. I'm insane. That's it, I'm insane. Or maybe I'm just dreaming. No, I'm not dreaming, and I'm not insane. Whatever this is real. My hair stood on edge when I heard her voice.
Desmond.
My wife.
Where are you?
Thought I would never see her again, but...
Desmond, why won't you come to me?
He is. Standing in front of me, as beautiful as I remember. My son. He's standing alongside, waving to me.
I miss you.
Wait, there's a man between us. How did he get there? He's standing with his back to me. He must be 7 feet tall. Oh, God!
Please come here.
What's wrong with his head?
Help me.
Those tentacles. This isn't fair. I want to go to him. But I still can't move. And who is this guy standing in between us? What does he want? He's starting to look at me. I don't want to see his face. I don't. Those eyes. I've seen those eyes. Wait. Wait, don't go. Wait, don't go. No! Please. Please, come back. Please. I can move again. I can move again.
Get the door. Hurry. Fear is waiting.
Hey! What's going on? Hey! Let me go!
Be quiet. Hey, stop squirming. You're going to regret that.
That's enough, Simeon.
Let me go!
Don't try anything, or I'll cut your fingers off. One at a time. Now, sit down and keep your mouth Closed.
Relax, Warren. There is no need for things to become violent. I only wish to speak with you.
You must be Theo.
Yes, and I've been waiting to meet you, Warren.
You could have just called me.
No. You see, I know you, Warren. You really think I'm trying to ruin your little fishing operation?
Well, aren't you? You haven't exactly been making things easy for us.
Fishing is not why I am here. Disrupting your operation is just an unfortunate consequence of my true work.
And what might that be?
Before I answer your question, I have a question of my own. I would like to know more about your encounter with the man in the lab coat.
What are you talking about?
I've eyes everywhere, Warren. I know everything that happens in this town. And I know you met a man that night by the shore, when you called the sheriff.
What makes you so sure? No one else saw him. Maybe I imagined the whole thing.
Warren, don't worry. I believe you.
I don't remember.
I wonder, have you seen anything strange since that night? I can see it in your eyes. You have seen things you can't explain. It's okay. You can tell me. Trust me, Mr. Anson. You would much rather have me as a friend. Just tell me what I want to know.
Like I told your ugly friend over there earlier. Go to hell.
You don't seem to understand what is at stake. I'm trying to help you, all of you. Only I can do what is needed. Tell me what the scientists said. Simeon, it seems our worthy competitor here is hesitant to share what he knows. Help him find the words.
Oh, I'm certain I can do that. You know, a man can be stabbed thousands of times without dying. As long as you know where to cut and how deep to go, his final days can feel like an eternity.
Whoa, just a second. Maybe I do remember some of what he said.
Go see who is here, Yuri. Sorry for the interruption. And just when we had come to an understanding. Please, continue.
He was just babbling about how he regrets the work he did and how he wished he could go back to being a kid or something.
What else? Tell me something useful.
He mentioned the doctor he killed and some other people. Something about how he didn't have a choice. I don't know, he was crazy.
What was the doctor's name?
Theo, one of the elders is here to speak with you. He has 3 sentries with him.
I will be back, Warren.
I can't believe I'm actually bugging the sheriff's phone for that commie prick. How does this work? Okay, I think that'll do it. Sheriff's office.
Derrick, it's Desmond. You need to get out here right now. Some guys threw Warren in the trunk of their car and drove off with them. I recognize one of them. He works for Theo.
You're saying Theo abducted your cousin? Now why the heck would he do that?
I don't know, Derrick. He just did. Are you gonna do something about it?
Yeah, we can get out there, but with all the calls that have been coming in, It's gonna be a few hours before I can make it over there.
Are you kidding me? Where's Sam?
She's busy. We're stretched real thin right now. We're doing everything we can to deal with all the calls we're getting. I'll get around to your cousin as soon as I can, assuming this isn't another prank.
This is serious.
Goodbye, Desmond. Ugh. Side. It's getting worse. I should go see the doc.
Derrick, you scumbag! Aw, forget this! I'll have to get Warren out of there myself.
Hello?
Jay, it's Desmond. I need you to come over right away.
Okay, I'll be right there.
And Jay.
Yeah?
Bring a gun.
Hello, Deputy Walker.
Hey, Doc.
What brings you in today?
I got thrown off my ATV yesterday. I must have hurt myself more than I thought.
Can you tell me what happened and where you hurt yourself exactly?
I was going through a field that I don't normally go through. I was driving through some tall grass and I hit a stump that I didn't see. I got thrown over the handlebars and landed pretty hard on my side.
Well, let's get you on the table here. Okay, now just give me a few deep breaths. Okay. I'm going to apply pressure along your ribs. Let me know where you feel the most pain. Well, your breathing is labored, and the pain seems to be pretty intense. I'm fairly certain one of your ribs is broken, but I'd like to get some x-rays to know for sure.
Okay. Whatever you gotta do, Doc.
Okay. I'll get the room set up. You can... I better see what's going on out there.
Hold on. Maybe I should go... Whoa! What the hell? Oh no! No!
Help!
Grab my hand! Hold on! No! Stay away! This can't be happening.
Hey, Sheriff.
Go ahead, dispatch.
We have a 1091V at the clinic in town. Some kind of wild animal attacking patients. Possible fatalities. The animal is still on the loose inside the clinic. Can you respond?
Copy. I'm on my way.
So, what's the plan?
What do you mean?
I mean, how exactly are we supposed to get Warren out of there? This is Theo we're talking about. He's not exactly defenseless.
I doubt he's expecting us. He probably assumes we wouldn't be crazy enough to go after him.
Okay, but even if we are, we're not so crazy that we wouldn't have some kind of plan, right?
I'm working on it. If you've got any suggestions, I'm all ears. I should have known something like this would happen.
What do you mean? How could you have known that?
That guy that took him. He came around the boathouse the other day asking about Warren and that guy he apparently saw on the beach the other night.
What? Did you tell Warren? Des.
No, it kind of slipped my mind after Warren almost killed me.
Wait. Look up ahead. Who's that running down the road?
That's Warren! Let's go!
Oh man, that thing's huge. I just hope this is enough to bring it down. Please, God, let it be enough.
Is it safe to come out? Is it dead?
Yeah, it's okay. Come on out. You're safe.
What was that thing?
Heck if I know.
Thank God you were here, Derrick. You saved my life. What a terrible creature.
It was sickening to look at. It had a mouth like a wolf. Almost took a bite out of me.
Oh no! Everyone is dead! Look at all the blood.
Hey, it's okay. It's over now. Just breathe and try to calm down.
Derrick? Oh my gosh, are you two okay?
I think so.
Everyone is dead. How could this happen? And how did you get here so fast?
It's good to see you too, Sheriff. I was already here to see the doctor when...
What was that?
I don't know. I know it's something bad, though.
We need to move. We have to help her.
There's too many of them.
This way, let's go. There's an exit right down there. What the hell are those things?
I don't know, but we're not getting out that way.
Into the basement, quick. The door is right over there.
There's one on my back.
I got it. Go.
I gotta get out of here. There must be a way to break out of these zip ties. A shoestring! Alright, just have to tie to the zip tie. Damn it. Come on, come on. Got it. Yes!
Would you care for some vodka, Thomas?
It's Elder Thomas. And no, I did not come for drinks. I will be direct with you, Brother Yudkovich. We believe you are withholding information from us.
And why would you believe that? Have I not proven my loyalty to the Order? I must confess, I'm a little offended.
It's been 10 days since we last heard from you, Theo. You know that you're required to check in every 72 hours. Captain Pierce and his team were not at their post by the Stone Gardens entrance, and no communication has been heard from him either.
There is nothing to worry about. There simply hasn't been anything worth reporting, and I've grown tired of sending the same message.
We have many members of the Order who are anxious to fulfill the power of Nexus.
Everything is going according to plan.
The Order has little patience left. There are many questions you still have not answered. We will not stand for insubordination. You need to remember your place.
My place? Funny you should say that. I've been thinking about that a lot lately. And I realized something.
Then please share with us what that is, brother.
You see, when the Order first found me, I was nothing. But things have changed. I've used my resources wisely, made deals with friends in high places. I have moved without notice, beneath your very nose.
What are you talking about?
I've grown beyond your Order, and its tired old philosophy. Your traditions distract you.
Who do you think you...
Hey! You ask who I am. I am the man who will put an end to the Order.
So, how exactly did Warren manage to escape?
Warren was quite clever. He was able to attach his shoestring to a zip tie and used his leg to kick away from himself, breaking the binding. He then used his belt to break the remaining zip tie and escape.
Yes, that is clever. And it seems that's when Theo made his betrayal of the Order known.
That is what the data suggests. There are records of a man around this period in time who led many different crime syndicates simultaneously. Though the identity of this man was never confirmed, much of the evidence I am able to access suggests Theo was this individual.
I need to know more. Let's get back to when Desmond and Jay found Warren running down the road.
Initiating playback.
We need to get out of here now. You could be right behind me.
How did you get away?
Let's get in the car. We can talk about it when we're moving.
All right.
So, what did he want with you anyway?
He interrogated me about what I saw on the beach last week. Then him and his henchmen went into the other room to meet with someone they called the Elder. I heard them talking, and then there were gunshots. I was able to break free out of my bindings and get out before they noticed. But now he and some psycho named Simeon are coming after me.
Oh.
What?
That guy, Simeon. He stopped by the other day, and he was asking about what happened to you on the beach.
So, why are you just telling me this now?
Look, I'm sorry, but the last few days have been a little bit crazy, you know, with you trying to kill me and Garrett and everything else.
Guys, can we focus on the real issue here? There must be a reason Theo is so interested in that guy you saw. Maybe Theo knew him, or maybe he was some kind of business associate or something.
I mean, he had a lab coat on. Not exactly what you go out on a fishing boat with.
I've been telling you guys, Theo isn't just a simple fisherman. You want to know what I think?
Oh, please, Jay, enlighten us.
I think he's part of some international spy ring. And that dude you saw on the beach? He was a scientist that worked for them. Maybe he saw too much and had to be silenced. That's why Theo's after Warren to find out what that dude told him.
This is a small town in nowhere, Alaska. The only thing to spy on around here are drunk fishermen, old people, and that one weird guy who lives without toilet paper.
Well, who knows? There could be a secret base nearby. Nowhere is the best place to put one.
I seriously doubt that.
Look, it doesn't matter. The fact is, Theo said the guy was real. You believe me now, Des?
What? Yes, I believe you. Are you happy?
But if he was real, that means the other things I've seen lately must be real too. It all just started with him. Something happened that night. I felt a presence. Something evil. I don't know how to explain it.
Could that maybe have something to do with what happened to you last night?
It wasn't me, Des. I've talked to him. He was doing everything. I had no control over myself. I don't even remember most of it.
Wait, who?
I don't know who he is. He talked to me in a dream, but didn't say his name. And I couldn't see his face, but I could see his eyes. They were like looking into hell itself. And he was tall, really, really tall, and there was this coldness surrounding him. It's like I could feel it in my soul. I was terrified, but I couldn't look away. I was so afraid of what he would do. He took everything I had just to speak to him.
I've seen him too.
What? You saw him? How do you know it was him?
I just know it was. I felt it when I saw him. The fear. I remember his eyes. I remember what it was like to have them staring at me.
When did this happen?
When I saw Simeon putting you in the trunk of his car, I tried to catch him before he could drive away, but something came over me. I could barely move, couldn't talk. Everything just went gray. Then I saw...
What?
I just saw him standing there, next to some giant rocks.
Wait. What did these rocks look like?
Like, I don't know, big rocks, like monoliths standing around a circle. You know, it kind of looked like...
Like Stonehenge?
Yeah. How'd you know?
We have to go there.
Whoa, hold on a second. What do we have to do that for?
It's the only way to find some answers. I even overheard Theo talking to some guy who mentioned a stone garden entrance.
Entrance to where?
I don't know. I just know I don't want to wait around for Theo to come after me again. I need to find out what's behind all this.
Alright, but do you even know how to get there?
I have a pretty good idea where we can find it, but we need a boat. Preferably a fast one.
Guess we should take the speedboat.
I think so.
Alright. I'll go grab the beer.
Hello, little one.
Ah! What do you want? Ah!
Remember who you serve. You are not immune to my will. I can still infiltrate your mind through the ether.
I sent the boy's mother.
I did not ask for her. I have a far more important role for you to play in what's to come.
What must I do?
for visiting the Nexus. This series was created by Bjorn Notlum and Lars Okram. Written, directed, and edited by Bjorn Notlum and Lars Okram. The part of Desmond Hansen was voiced by Jay Shin. Ethan Guajardo as Warren Hansen. Lars Okram as Jay Cutchin. Erica Evans as Sheriff Sam Grable. Darren Penman as Deputy Derrick Walker. Marco V as Fio Yudkovich. George Mexis as Simeon and Yuri. Chris Eggleston as Elder Thomas. Bjorn Notlum as the Entity and Captain Pierce. Carianto as Dr. Andrew Hoffman. Sounds and music for this episode were provided by epidemicsound.com. Songs include Shadowed by John B. Lund, Born Sinister by Christopher Mo Ditlevson, Catacomb by Ethan Sloan, Deactivator by Hampus Nacelius, Private Firm by Dream Cave, Twisted Metal by John Bjork, Dwell Upon by John Bjork, Dows by Ben Elson, Distant Signals by Ethan Sloan, and Unearthly Beings by Sage Orsler. If you enjoyed this show, please like and subscribe on whatever platform you're listening on. You might also consider joining our Patreon at patreon.com/NexusPodcast670. For only a few dollars a month, you get access to episodes as soon as they're finished. Stay tuned for episode 6, entitled 2-3.
End transmission.